How do I access the pump on a Siemens iq300 washing machine? I have been getting intermittent F18 errors, now it's constant. There is nothing in the filter/coin trap. There may be something blocking the pipe beyond this, or the pump may need replacing. How do I get to the pump/pipes? On older machines you could access the pump from below, but this model has a base plate. I need to remove the kick plate that's at the bottom of the front of the machine. There's a single screw, but it won't come off. I've tried sliding it but no joy.
Hiya, my name is XXXXXX I'll be trying to assist you today. Can you post the ENIR number of the appliance please? If you run a rinse program, does it pump the water out quickly and with good force? Thanks.
Hello. ENIR is WM12P360GB/03FD9102 90536. In the past, when we've had the F18 error, it's gone away after draining and running a rinse program. Had the problem on Saturday. Ran a rinse this morning and still get the F18.
Hiya, as previous, does the machine pump the water out quickly with good force? Thanks.
No, the water is stuck in the machine and we have to drain it out with the drain hose.
Hiya, okay, thanks for that. I note you appear to have problems with the plastic panel at the bottom. You take out the single Torx screw and slide the panel to the right to unhook it. If you pull the panel out a little at the right, it should slide. Once that's off, you need to take the dispenser drawer out and take the bottom right screw out. Open the door and take the door seal off with the front panel. Take the screws holding the front panel at the bottom out. Push the front panel down a little and lift it off. There will be wiring connected to the door lock, so don't wrench the panel away. This gives you access to the pump and filter housing. Hope this helps. Let me know how it goes or if you need more help. Thanks.
Hi Fred, the bottom panel won't slide. I noticed there's a hole just above the drain pipe. Through that I could see a clip that clipped onto the metal frame of the machine. I pressed that with a screwdriver and that allowed the right side of the panel to come loose, but the left-hand side stayed stuck fast. From flexing it a bit, I think there are at least 3 more anchor points on the panel, but can't see anywhere I can access them to release them. Cheers, Andy.
Hiya, there's only the clips that slide into place. I don't know what clip you press through a hole unless it's the slide clip. Sorry, if you can't slide the panel off, you won't be able to sort this out. I haven't had anything to signal a change of design, but it might be worth trying to slide it to the left. See if it comes off. Thanks.
Hi Fred, okay, by pointing a torch in behind the panel I could see a clip. It turned out to be a push-fit, serrated wedge-shaped plastic that pushed through a square hole in the metal mounting plate. Pulling the panel out a bit more released it. There were 2 more similar ones, but gently pulling the panel forward released them too. So the kick plate panel is now off. What's the best way to remove the seal from around the door? It appears to be held in place with a spring-ended wire. Cheers, Andy.
Hiya, okay, that's not what is shown in the manual, however, it's off so you can continue. You need to take the retaining ring out of the seal to be able to peel it off of the front panel. Thanks.
Hi Fred, I took off the retaining ring by levering with a screwdriver, and removed the seal from the front panel. I removed 3 screws holding the front panel as you said, bottom right behind soap drawer, and 2 at the bottom. However, the front panel won't budge. I looked up from the door where I'd removed the seal. There's the thread of a captive screw showing in a bracket through the top of the panel. The head of this would be somewhere behind the control panel. Do I have to also remove the control panel in order to remove the front panel? This is getting to be a bigger job than I had thought. Cheers, Andy.
Hiya, okay, a hidden screw would suggest a fairly old machine. The hidden screw was done away with years ago. To access it, you need to take the fascia panel off. Thanks.
The machine is just over 2 years old, which is frustrating as it's not long out of warranty. I'll try and get the fascia off. How easy is that? I can see a couple of screws behind the soap drawer, but I'm guessing there will be more clips behind the panel on the right side. Do I have to remove the control dial first? If so, how do I do that? Thanks, Andy.
Hiya, I haven't seen a hidden screw on a machine this new. Have you managed to release the front panel lower down? It only comes downward a little, lifts off at the midpoint, roughly, and then slides down and out of the fascia. Thanks.
It's definitely got a screw holding the top. I can see it when I look up behind the front panel with a torch from the drum door. The panel does move out at the bottom, but is securely held in place at the top. I have removed the top cover using the 2 screws holding it at the back. This allows me to see behind the fascia panel. There's 3 plastic clips at the right edge clipping it to the metal frame. I prized these off, but there appears to be 3 points along the top edge where the fascia is held. I've tried lifting the fascia up, but this doesn't work, so the fascia does not appear to just be dropped into supports. I can't see behind to see if there are screws or other clips. Any other suggestions as to what might be holding the fascia in place? Cheers, Andy.
Hiya, there's a clip on the right side, check along the top for any more. Service manual only shows 1 at the side, if I'm looking at the correct machine. Once the top/side is released, it should be a case of releasing the bottom clips to allow the fascia to slide out. Once the fascia is off, if I'm looking at the correct diagram, there are 3 hidden screws holding the panel on. Post the near number of your machine, please. It's on a label in the door recess. Your machine is different to what I would expect on the iq300, thanks.
Hi, Fred. Okay, there are 3 clips along the top edge of the fascia. These were just pull-out ones. I used a screwdriver to gently lever the top edge forward and the fascia panel came away. There are then 3 screws holding the top of the front panel on. 1 down from just right of center at the top, then 2 in the top corners of the panel forward into the frame. Once these were removed, the front panel came away. I removed the module plug from the wires into the door catch and I could remove the front panel fully. The pump is attached by a single screw. The pipe beyond the pump is clear. I blew down it with no problem, so I think the problem must be the pump itself. Is there an easy way to test this? Or should I just order a replacement? By the way, The E-near is WM12P360GB/03FD9102-90536, from inside the door. Cheers, Andy.
Hiya, drain all the water out and take the pump off. Check the hose from the sump to the pump and check the pump impeller isn't jammed. Let me know what you find. Thanks.
Hose from sump to pump is clear. Pump impeller spins and jumps, not jammed. Cheers.
Hiya, okay, that sounds fine. Was there gunge in the hose/pump? When you get the F18, has the machine failed to drain? Thanks.
No, the pump and hose were clear, a little bit of residue but not much, but we had the F18 on and off for a couple of months, so the trap had been cleaned out several times. I suspect that the pump was on its way out and finally went. The machine failed to drain it all the last couple of times. So it sounds like the pump to me. Cheers, Andy.
Hiya, okay, if you have, and can use, a multimeter, you can test the coil to see if it's gone open circuit. If not, you'll need to take a gamble on a pump. There's a pump, wiring and a control board in this circuit. The pump would be the most common failure, followed by the board. Good luck with it, let me know how it goes. Thanks.
If you have a home improvement or appliance question and want to chat with an expert now, visit justanswer.com/YTHI.